When did you start boxing?
Literally just March last year.
March last year?
Yeah.
Fresh in the game, yeah?
Fresh in the game, yeah.
Okay.
I thought like the Armstrong fight, I fought that on 2 days training. I had 2 shows, like, I had 2 fights, sorry. I had 2 fights one night. But
no way.
Like, yeah. So, July 12th, I'm fighting Braveheart. It's been going on for a long time, man. So
Is it?
I was supposed to fight him in March, then I got the offer to fight OJ Rose. You might have seen that.
Yeah.
How long was that one?
Yeah, I trained my heart out. 2 days before the fight, I get a call just saying he hasn't left America.
Is there anyone that you would think, you know what, this would be a sick fight? Like,
obviously the OJ one, we got to run we got to run the OJ.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fight, because he's fought Misfits, so that one makes sense. When I beat Armstrong on Saturday, we can make the trilogy of Misfits the 3rd fight.
ooh,
That's what I'm saying.
What are you gonna come back with Armstrong this time? What are you gonna do?
That's
I've said a few different things because I don't really want to reveal the truth, but just know it's gonna be pure revenge.
So you're not walking out of that ring with a loss?
No way. No way. But I'm not also walking out that ring with it going the full distance. I'm getting my get back.
Is it, yeah?
He's gonna go to sleep. Better bring that pillow with him. Trust me.
Welcome back to the Allow It Bruv podcast. And on today's episode, we have a special guest. We have Jack Does Boxing.
Come on.
What's good? What's good? The infamous Jack Does Boxing has landed.
So we want to know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
How you started boxing, when you started boxing,
Yeah.
why you started boxing.
Mainly just I don't know, like, good question. Boxing, I've always watched boxing.
Okay.
I always like watched MMA as well. My cousin's a professional MMA fighter. So I used to do that before. It was mainly MMA that I was doing like as a kid, and kickboxing I done.
Yeah.
And then obviously I was watching the Jake Paul and the KSIs do all this crazy.
Okay.
So you got a little bit of inspiration from
it. And I stopped kickboxing. Like I done it from 9 till 12. But then I stopped. I had a few amateur fights. And then I just thought, I've got hands, man. I might as well get paid. Like these guys. I see the money that these guys were making, so I thought I'll give it a try. Do you know what I mean? And here we are now. Like,
when did you start boxing?
Literally just March last year.
March last year?
Yeah.
Fresh in the game, yeah?
Fresh in the game, yeah.
Okay.
I thought like the Armstrong fight, I fought that on 2 days training.
2 days training?
2 days.
Okay, yeah, because obviously what happened in the fight,
Yeah.
it seemed like you didn't really get an edge.
Nah.
So can you tell us about that?
I was nervous, man. I'll give it like, I was nervous. I didn't realise what I really got myself into when I was across from him. I was like, oh, this is real now. Like, I didn't train, like, really.
Yeah, that's mad. That's big respect to take that with 2 days, bro.
Yeah, no, but
So why did you take it on 2 days?
Thought, why not, man? I didn't take it on 2 days. I just trained 2 days.
Trained 2
days.
days?
I took it on like 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Oh,
But
swear.
I trained 2 times, yeah.
Why though? Why didn't you train the whole 3 weeks?
I don't know. Something
Respect for you though for jumping
that's
in.
crazy.
Thank you.
Armstrong's a great fighter too.
Nah, he is a good fighter,
Yeah,
but not better than me now.
No? Okay.
No.
Let's
Like
come
that,
back with
yeah.
a little bit of vengeance.
Yeah, I'm better now. I'm not.
Was that a little bit, did that like hurt you a little bit when that happened?
Oh, it got to me bad.
Yeah.
Got to me bad.
I think naturally it would, anyone though.
Yeah.
You built like a bit of a villain arc.
Yeah, 100% a villain arc. Yeah.
So what have you done from the last time you had that fight there up until now? Have you had any fights?
Yeah, I've won 5 in a row, 3
5 in a row.
knockouts. Yeah.
5 in a row, 3 knockouts?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you went ham.
Yeah, I've gone crazy.
You're taking this villain arc personally.
Yeah. Show that to the camera, man. Show that to the camera.
Middleweight champion, DKM.
He's proven he's a
You know,
fighter.
it is. They can't say I'm not a fighter no more. You saw the first fight. It's not the same fight no more. But
Okay, so you come back a bit different.
yeah, I've come back different, man. Different.
Okay, so what can we expect from you in the fight? Your next fight now with Armstrong?
Actually, let him know when the next fight is, the rematch.
June the 14th from BXGP. It's on the Zone. This Saturday we're recording.
That's big, you know,
Yeah,
the Zone, you know.
It's big, yeah. It's
big,
massive. Big stage, but
There'll probably be a lot of big people watching that as well.
I feel like I know a few people that are coming and some big names that are coming. It's gonna be crazy. So,
Does the nerves ever get to you in a fight?
yeah, like not get to me. Like, I think the first fight I had, it obviously got to me. You could see like how it got to me, but the nerves make me better. I think you know every fighter that says, oh, I don't have nerves, they're lying.
Yeah.
I've not come across one fighter that's
Even
never had
my
nerves.
brother said the same thing, innit?
No fighter never has no nerves.
Yeah,
Even
of
for
course.
sparring, I get nervous. It's fighting. You're going into a fight, so.
Do you have adrenaline in the fights?
Yeah, adrenaline. Yeah.
That's where the nervousness probably comes from.
No, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it builds the adrenaline. Like, yo, I got to go in here and fight in front of their people. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially that first fight was against. I walked into the venue. I see Stormzy straight away.
Nah.
Yeah, Stormzy.
And then you're like,
and then
who else is there?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and 2 days training. See Stormzy, and what happened. It was mental.
But now
you want to learn, innit?
you've come back with something different. Have
Yeah.
you done something different in your training now? Because you just said that you've won all 5 of your fights with 3 knockouts
Yeah.
since that fight.
Wait, hold on a minute. Was that your first ever fight against Armstrong? Okay, makes
That's
sense.
your first actual
Ever
fight.
fight?
Ever, like,
Oh,
no,
I
I've done
see.
amateur kickboxing when I was 9 years
But
old.
boxing, though?
But boxing, yeah, that was my
Okay.
first ever fight.
Shit.
I sparred
I see.
one time, and it was against
damn.
like a professional MMA fighter, so it weren't really even a boxer that I sparred against.
So where you feel like when you had that fight against Armstrong, it was like you basically just walked into
Yeah, I just
basically
walked
hell,
into the deep end, man.
Deep
and
end, yeah.
I've realised too late. Like I'm not afraid to admit that, but this time I'm like, this is the difference with this fight, because now I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
I won't sign up for no reason. So
Okay. Have you done anything different about your training?
100%. But I'm not gonna give anything away because I know that he's watching. But we're gonna see you on Saturday, my
No,
boy.
but do you know what's even more big respect as well is the fact that to go into boxing and have your first fight,
Yeah.
and that happened to you, a lot of man would have left
Yeah,
boxing.
they would have just shut down boxing.
Yeah,
straight
get
up.
what
I
I'm saying?
wanted to. I
Like,
did want to. It
That
was
would have
crossing
hurt.
my
It
mind.
would have hurt him so much. They would have been like, "Yeah, no, I don't think this is for me." Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
no, I
then look
get
what
you.
you've done after 5 more fights. You've had 3 knockouts, all 5 wins. That's mad.
And you come with a belt.
Come with the
Exactly.
belt.
Yeah,
The
literally, you can't forget that.
The first 2 days, like it was like that. It was like, oh, I didn't even want to leave my house. It was all going viral online on
Yeah.
I'm Just Bait, 4
Yeah.
million views.
Yeah, it
I
went
was
mad
thinking,
viral.
nah. But
Yep.
like, I thought I was gonna walk down the street and loads of people were gonna know. I started walking down the street and like no one really clocking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that was me because the video that went viral was a bit blurry as
Blurry,
well.
yeah.
So
Did
it's
you get
like,
any support from your friends and that with that?
nah, man.
Nah.
Everyone vanished. Now they
Is
want to
it?
support.
Really?
Now they want to support, but they all left.
So would you say like people only really come when you're winning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. They don't come when you're losing.
It's quite sad though, really, isn't it?
Of
But
course,
that give you more fight now.
Yeah,
That gives you a
100%.
bit more of a purpose
And
to
it
prove
showed,
in the
it
ring.
showed me who people really are. I lost a lot of people in that sort of time frame
That's
that I'm
sad,
not going to
man.
go into, but
Yeah.
I was alone and I said, I made boxing like my main priority. And that's why I feel like I've gone on this tear right now. Because at first, it was a joke. I done it for a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Now it's not fun. You know
No,
what I mean?
it's
It's my
serious.
life. Yeah, it's
your
serious.
lifestyle,
Yeah.
Oh, I love that, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it.
Appreciate
Okay,
that,
okay.
man.
So you can tell us a bit about this belt, the
Yeah.
competition and stuff.
I won it. It was in September. I won it. I was supposed to fight a guy called Callum Kelly, but he pulled out. Still gonna get you one day, but I fought a guy called Josh Mwinsi. He's very experienced. He had like 70 plus fights.
Yeah.
I think so. Like 50 to 70. He's like, he wins some, he loses some, but he's a very experienced, and it was a tough fight. I give him credit. That was a difficult one though. I couldn't train. I had like my hand was. Anyway, I had one hand basically for 4 rounds. That's what people don't understand. But it was unanimous decision. It went all the rounds. One of the 2 fights out of the 5 that did go all the rounds.
Yeah.
And it was a good experience, man. It was a good experience, good fighter. And here we are, champion, bro. Champion.
Nah, right down, man.
Champion
Do
of
you
the
think you'll
world.
fight anytime soon to defend your title?
Yeah, I'm defending it a month after this Armstrong fight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's announced.
Chat about that
yeah,
then, man.
July 12th, I'm fighting Braveheart. It's been going on for a long time, man. So
Is it?
I was supposed to fight him in March. Then I
Okay.
got the offer to fight OJ Rose. You might have seen that.
Yeah,
The OJ
yeah.
Rose offer.
What
OJ
happened with
Rose.
that one?
Yeah, I trained my heart out. 2 days before the fight, I get a call just saying he doesn't want, like, he hasn't left America. He's saying he's got a hurt wrist. Then he went and fought a month later on Aiden Ross's card. So it just
I
made
see
no
that.
sense. Yeah, it made
see
no
that, I see
sense.
that.
So you
Said
think
that-
he was a bit shook?
Shook, yeah, because why would you want to lose to me for, I don't know how much his bag was, but I know that Brown risk of giving out bigger
Bags,
bags
yeah.
than
Yeah,
DKM are a bit of a smaller promotion, you know. So I know why he done it.
It's that Aiden Ross money,
why would you want to lose to me for I don't know how much, or lose to who he lost to for that much, you know?
Okay.
Did what? He lost that fight.
He lost on decision.
Okay.
Yeah, he done all right to be fair, but like better than I thought he would. But I just
saying,
would have
do you
beat
reckon-
him,
do you
man.
reckon you would have
Yeah,
smoked him?
I would have beat him, 100%. Like 100%. I know why he done it. You can't like have a hurt wrist one week,
And then-
next week you're fine.
So he basically got shook.
He got shook. He took me as a warm-up fight and realised that I weren't no warm-up, and he done the running, man.
Do you think? Do you think?
Didn't get on the plane.
Do you think maybe though he didn't take the fight because his bag was small to fight you?
Maybe that. I don't know.
But the risk thing, I don't know.
Yeah,
It sounds
the
a bit
risk,
sus.
the risk to reward just wasn't worth it for him.
That sounds a bit mad.
Yeah, he just
That
got
would have been
shook.
on Misfits, right?
No, it would be on DK. It
Oh,
would have been
DKM,
on DKM.
yeah,
The main
okay,
event it would have
okay.
been, but like because it was his comeback fight. He hasn't fought on Misfits since January 2024. He fought a guy called
Okay,
Ashley
yeah, I was gonna say,
Raxey,
yeah.
who's
Oh, yeah, Raxey, yeah.
Armstrong's sparring partner.
Yeah,
he drew with him,
yeah.
so it all like connects. And
He's not a bad fighter though, to be fair.
Ashley Raxey,
Yeah.
he's big and useless.
Yeah, you don't rate it, no.
Nah, like I rate it. He's all right, but he's not terrible. But he's just big and useless. Like there's nothing really about him. Like don't knock people out. I think he's a bit boring. He don't talk a good game.
Yeah.
And his fighting is a bit boring. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Oh yeah, his fighting's a bit shit. You know, like that's what I think, man.
So you got Armstrong rematch June the 14th. Be there, be squared. Where is that again? What's the Royal
East
Manor
London.
Park, yeah, Royal
Manor Park?
Regency.
Why do I keep from Royal Albert Hall? Yeah,
No, because it is called the Royal Regency. Like
that's
the
it.
venue,
Yeah. And then you've got, what did you say the other date was for the next fight?
July 12th.
July 12th. Okay.
Yeah, that's in Surrey, Tolworth Recreational Centre.
Oh, is it? You might
Yeah,
know
that's the DKM. It's the DKM card on July 12th.
Okay, watch out for that as well. And then also, is there anyone that you could see yourself fighting on Misfits in the future?
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Any one of them.
Because let's say influencer boxing right now, the biggest platform is Misfits,
Of
as
course,
everyone knows.
that's the goal, yeah.
Is there anyone that you would think, you know what, this would be a sick fight? Like,
Obviously, the OJ one, we got to run we got to run the OJ.
Yeah, that
OJ
makes sense.
Fight,
Yeah,
because
it
he's
makes
fought on Misfits, so that one makes sense. When I beat Armstrong on Saturday, we can make the trilogy on Misfits, the third fight.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
So what are you going to come back with this one?
See the vision
What are you
now.
going to come back with?
That's
What are you going to
smart,
come
mate.
back with Armstrong this time? What are you going to do in the ring?
that's smart.
I've said a few different things because I don't really want to reveal the truth, but just know it's gonna be pure revenge.
So you're not walking out of that ring with a loss?
No way.
No.
way. But I'm not also walking out that ring with it going the full distance. I'm getting my get back.
Is it? Yeah.
He's gonna go to sleep. Better bring that
Okay.
pillow with him.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay, interesting. I'm a bit of comeback, a villain.
Everyone talks about his power and he's a big guy. He knocks out these people, but they're sleeping on me. They're sleeping on me. They just think I'm a pushover, I'm a walkover. They're sleeping, bruv. They not talk about how hard I hit. Look at my knockouts. They speak for themselves. He ain't never knocked someone out how I knocked someone out the last time.
Okay, so you
Had
got
the
a
guy
bit of different knockout.
scrambling, you know?
Yeah.
Scrambling. With the loss I took to him, I got up and honestly I thought, oh my God, like I've been knocked out. But I got up and the ref was at the counter too. So I thought, I've got time here. So I walked back into it was a bullshit stoppage. I'm not gonna make excuses. He beat me that night, fair and square, but it was a bullshit stoppage. I've turned my back, spam back. The guy's at 4. You get 10 seconds in boxing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The guy's at 4. I said, I'm fine. If you replay the clip, I'm fine. He looks at me, he goes, no, you're not.
Called it off.
Cool, my legs were a bit, but I could have still fought, definitely. Because as soon as he said no, I looked at him and I was like, I can generally still fight.
You still knew where you was,
back,
like,
and I woke
yeah.
up the next morning, I don't feel like I've had a fight. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it was just
yeah.
annoying. Like if I'm gonna lose, I want to lose properly. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I lost, but yeah, it was just annoying, man. How I lost that fight.
You can get your redemption Saturday, man.
This Saturday.
You're telling us you're not.
I'm pissed. I'm not coming to that.
You're not going. You've already got the get back. You've already seen the vision.
Nah, the vision's gonna happen.
the
They say
Saturday.
manifest things.
It's facts. Yeah.
All I'm doing is manifesting, and let's see what happens. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You've got a good relationship with Armstrong.
Yeah, no, he's all right. Like I don't hate him. I don't hate him. He's just the person that beat me. Like, so it's not personal, but I just got to beat him. It's as simple as that. Once I beat him, we'll do the trilogy. We'll probably be good friends. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's
Like
a good
him.
guy.
Like,
Shout out Armstrong.
do you know
Armstrong
everyone fake
Nation.
stuff though? Like everyone
Yeah.
sits there and oh, I hate him. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
hate
He
this
ain't
guy.
done that. He ain't done that once.
No, but I don't hate him either.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
He's
just
a genuine guy. He's a good guy, man.
'Cause
It's
that's
just
all-
it's the ring.
yeah.
Between you, it's just you two in the
There's
ring.
always
the
going to
way
be
you-
animosity with whoever you're fighting.
No, of
Do you know what I
course,
mean?
yeah,
Not
yeah.
animosity in the sense of like when you see each other on road, it's like you're smashing
No,
someone's
no,
faces.
no,
Do
no,
you get
no.
what I'm saying?
It's not one of them.
It's in the ring.
Yeah,
You
it
kind of
is.
have to have that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because you're fighting each other on Saturday. so
Nah,
it's
it's
like,
crazy,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I can't wait.
So where do you see yourself going with boxing? What's your manifestations, your future career plan?
I want to box.
If you've been inspired by the Jake Pauls, the KSIs.
No, I wouldn't
things
say
like-
inspired, like, but I just see like the money they was making. I thought I could, like, because I can fight better than most of these influencers. Now I can fight better than all of them.
Yeah?
When I was a kid, I'm looking at it going, psh, even I've got better hands than some of these guys that get in there and
I'm
get.
not gonna lie. Sometimes
Come on,
I watch
some
it
of them
and I
are
think the same thing,
terrible, bro.
Yeah, some
like,
of them are bad.
you see
bro.
that little T Afghan Dan? Come on.
Yeah,
and they
bro.
apparently got paid like 15, 20
Bro,
bags.
they got paid
I
$3.
don't know.
Yeah,
What?
bro.
I don't know. I see
The ones
it
from they're from
until
Blackpool, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see it until you actually get in the ring. Because there's a lot of people who watch it and they're like, yeah, I can do this, I can do this.
That's what happened to me,
Behind
though.
the screen until you jump in the ring.
Yeah, that's what
so
happened to
any
me.
people who are jumping in the ring, whether it's white collar, whether it's the belts you've run for, whether it's Misfits or whatever, Daz, I respect it all the time.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
Because these people, they get into shape, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy to say that when you have people who aren't in shape saying it from behind the screen.
Oh, no, of course, yeah.
Do you know
I
what
get
I mean?
that, yeah, I get that. Yeah, 100%.
So that's why I sort of changed the way I was thinking. I was like, nah, they're good. And you know, speaking on the influencers, Jake Paul's a pretty good boxer.
No, he could box. Now he can.
He can box,
He can
yeah.
really box, yeah. Now
But anybody, you got the people who are like above 50 going, he's a shit boxer, he's shit. Jump in the ring with him.
Yeah, they won't. They won't.
Yeah, true stuff.
So that's what I
Skill wise, like he's been doing it for like since 2018. That was the first fight. He hasn't got that much better.
No.
He's not that like. By now, if I'm 7 years deep, I want to at least have like a world title.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like I'm going in there and cool. Like I'm sparring people that have been boxing their whole life, and I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm doing all right. And it's like, bruv, if you give me 3 more years of this, and if I get bigger, I reckon I could take all of these guys out. Every single one of them. Tommy Fury, Jake Paul, any one of them.
Yeah?
As long as I'm at their weight, let's run. Because I feel like skill for skill, I'm just better. Like, and I can be better with time, you know? Just right now, the weight, I'm like
you got to back
165.
yourself. You got to back
Yeah,
yourself,
100%.
So you want to see yourself,
Just the big fights, just
the big
the
fights,
big
yeah?
fights. Yeah, I want to change my family's life. I don't come from a lot, so just want to make as much money as I can, man, and just prove that I can do it as well.
Yeah.
100%, man, 100%. No, I really
And
rate
it's just it's not a delusion that because like I see it, but like whether it happens or not is 2 different things. You know that, like you probably see certain stuff with the podcast.
Yeah, of course.
So it's just like
You got to be in it to believe it.
yeah, I at least got to attempt it now. I talk a
course.
good game, so I'm gonna attempt it, and if it fails, it fails. But I just believe it will succeed.
Nah, it won't fail. Not if it
I just
fails.
believe it will
Don't
succeed.
believe.
Yeah,
Don't even use the
100%,
word.
you have to back
Yeah, you have
yourself,
to, man.
Yeah.
Would
always do.
you, well, where would you see yourself, like, year to year? How many fights would you want to take on a year? Or how many fights do you think you could take on a year? Because you said that you took one with, like, 3 weeks' notice. And you're doing one on June 18th, right?
No, June 14th.
June 14th, right?
Yeah.
And then you said you got
July.
another one.
July 12th.
Yeah, so that's
to
not
defend
even
my belt,
that's
yeah,
not
but-
even a month's.
The July 12th, I don't really want to give the guy. Like, it's not a fight. I'm just gonna roll him over like within the first round. That one's just pathetic. This Armstrong one is the one that I'm focused on. This Braveheart guy, like, man, shout out Peltzman, you set this boy up, but obviously you lot don't know what's going on right now. But
Behind the scenes.
it's just bad, bro. Like,
Tell us.
it's bad.
Do you think-
He's beat 2 guys? Yeah.
You think he's not a matchup for you?
Nah.
We think he's a small fish in a big pond.
Small fish in a massive pond.
Okay.
And I don't think that fish can swim.
So what are you gonna do?
Drown. I'm
you
gonna
reckon?
drown him straight. I'm gonna stick it. He's gonna look at the Armstrong fight and he's gonna go, I got a chance. But he ain't Armstrong. Like I'm gonna put it on him. I've got 2 different game plans for 2 different people.
So you strategize your fights.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Now I do, because I ran in there, my debut, I ran straight at the guy. That was no strategy at all. I just ran at him and I thought, yeah, but obviously you got to strategize these things. It's boxing. It's a science, and I learned that
It
the
is a
hard way.
science,
Like,
yeah,
it's
it's
not,
definitely a
it's
science.
actually not just running at something and fighting
Nah.
them. Like, but I thought it was at first.
Yeah.
But I learned the hard way, and I'm all right with that.
No, I rate that, man. Definitely. So, how many? Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
How many fights would you want to take on a year?
Just depends. Whatever comes my way, if it's right. And
Would you take on any fight?
Yeah, I'll take on anyone. Generally, I'll take on anyone. If you could make my weight class, give me the contract, talk numbers.
What weight do you fight at?
165. This fight's at 175, so I'm gonna come up a little bit.
Okay.
This my
What, the Armstrong one's
this
175?
Armstrong one,
Okay,
yeah. But my belt is at 165.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not like the 5 wins I have was at 165. And
Okay. So that's kind of where your prime's at, most
Yeah,
likely
yeah,
165, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
I'm only 20 years old, so I'm getting bigger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This isn't like
Well, damn,
You ain't even
still young.
stopped growing yet.
this is my fully
You know what I'm
developed
saying?
body.
Yeah.
Body. So
Damn.
I'm excited for the future. If I'm
Yeah, man.
You're still young, man. You got a lot, bro. You got a lot to achieve, bro.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, especially in boxing, man. Like,
100%.
many years. Like, and what's the Armstrong? He's like 31, isn't he?
He's an old man.
My brother's
he's an uncle.
My brother's fighting on Right to Fight. He's like 43, bro. Oh, I
I've
don't want to
seen
get that wrong.
I've seen
It's
that.
his birthday yesterday.
I've seen that. That's
Yeah.
the Armstrong and Matty Floyd one.
Yeah, the same one. Yeah.
Would you
yeah.
ever like to see yourself fighting on Right to Fight?
What a question. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a big platform. Why not?
And it's growing
At the
massively as well.
O2, that's massive, man.
That's huge, bro.
That's a dream. That's a dream for most boxers. Some boxers
Yeah.
never get there, and they box their whole life.
It's facts.
So yeah, if they sent me offer tomorrow, I'd take it. No matter who
Jesse,
no matter who it is.
make sure you're listening to this,
Shout
my
out
bro.
Right to Fight.
Send me
Up
any
and
of
coming
them.
fighters. Well, it's not. You're not. I wouldn't even call you up and coming. You've been
Nah,
fighting, but
yeah, established.
fighters coming more up and that. You know what I mean?
Looking for a fighter who's
Yeah,
hungry
man.
and ready to prove
I
something.
know,
He's right here.
I know a couple people in that card that don't have opponents. One of them comes from where I come from, that Marco Vituk.
Yeah.
I'll fight him. I'll take his record off him.
Yeah.
But they won't run that fight. He's under that Gunman promotion, same as Armstrong.
Yeah.
They won't give me that Marco Vituk.
Why?
fight.
Why not? Do you think though?
So I'll take his head off. I'll take his head off. He ain't fought no one like me. He's fighting the guy. So today, actually, as we're recording this, he's fighting the guy knocked out in 2 rounds.
Is it?
In March.
Oh, he's fighting today.
Yeah, the guy that
Okay.
I beat. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But
Maybe we can see a future fight between you and him.
100%.
The Right to Fight. If you're listening,
Yeah.
let the Right to
Just
Fight know
talk-
the guy, man.
Pattern
Tell him,
that
man.
fight.
Run me the
You want the
contract. I'll
smoke,
sign it.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
100%. Let's see who the best from our area is. You know what I mean? He talks a good game. Always.
So we got a lot to expect from you in the future.
100%, man. I'm here for a long time.
You're here
Not
for a
good
long time. This is just the beginning.
This is the start.
This
This
is the
is
start.
nothing. This is nothing. Yeah.
What's been your favourite kind of platform to fight on?
Obviously,
Or have they all been the same platform? Because I
Yeah,
know
no,
that one's
DKM,
DKM. Have they all been, excuse me, they all been
so I
DKM?
had 2 shows. Like I had 2 fights. Sorry, I had 2 fights one night. But
No
it,
way.
like yeah. So it was
2
after.
fights, one night.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I was
you're
only supposed to
active.
fight once.
Coming like Yuri Boyko.
He's coming like
the level.
he coming like the KSI on Misfits when he
Yeah.
punched up Swarms and what's his
It was
face?
on a local show though, but
Oh, okay, yeah,
but
still,
like,
but
though,
they
that's
still-
mad,
they-
Nah,
bro.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
but like the
definitely.
level, I'll admit, I'm an honest guy. The level of competition wasn't nowhere near what I should have been fighting. It was a bit mismatched. Someone pulled
Oh,
out
I
of
see.
the other fight. I fought one time, stopped him in the first round, bit of a dead stoppage. Then someone pulled out of another fight. They said, "Do you want to fight him?" He said he's never had a boxing match before. Shout out that guy, bro.
So you feel a bit hurt when they're not matching you with the right fighters sometimes.
Yeah, man.
You want people
I
who
want-
can scrap.
yeah, and it's
You
like
want people who can box.
It's like as well. They always say online like I pick easy fights. How? I wanted OJ Rose. I couldn't get that fight. He pulled out 2 days before. Cool, I fought 20M Rose. Like 20M Rose, people say he's not up to scratch, but he's fought everyone like they put in front of him. He fights all the good fighters. He's fought. Shout out Dino, Jays. He takes on the hard fights. I give it to 20M Rose. But when they say and they
Shout out 20M Rose.
they disrespect me. They say like, "Oh, you just take easy fights." Now, I want the hardest fights you can possibly give me. But when they ain't showing up, what do you want me to do?
When there's
I can't
time-
find someone that's sick on 2 days' notice.
Yeah, no, you
and it's
can't.
not me that's looking for the replacement.
Yeah.
That's what they forget. It's my managers. It's all this like. But yeah, they just think it's me, bro. But it's fine, man. I want the smoke
You
though.
want the smoke.
Like this fight, this fight's massive. So
How was like childhood for you?
childhood was good.
Yeah?
It was good. Yeah, I got brought up just by my mum,
Okay.
single mum. But that's all I really needed in my life, you know. So shout out Mumsy.
Shout out,
I
man.
mean?
That's good, man.
Yeah, childhood was all like anything a child, like I got what I wanted, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Not privileged at all, but
So it gives you a bit more hunger now.
yeah, of course, but it was comfortable. Like I'm not one of them that I come from nothing.
Yeah.
Like my mum had nothing really, but she'd done her best to make us feel like we had something.
Now
so.
it gives you a bit of more motivation to give her something back.
Yeah. She was hard working, man.
Yeah, man.
She's raised 3 kids as well. She's hard working.
Shout out, Mumsy.
Shout out, Mumsy. She's a legend.
Well, we got a lot to expect from you, man.
No,
I'm really looking forward to June 14th.
No, thank you, man.
I'm obviously going to be there.
Don't blink.
Yeah,
Don't
I've already
blink.
got my tickets already, man.
Yeah, don't look away, man. Don't look away.
So we're hoping this here will open up a gate for you now.
Yeah, once I win this fight, it's going to open
Once
up
you
a
win
lot.
this?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
I'm winning this fight. I'm not losing
What
this
are we
fight.
saying? What, a knockout? Are we saying a round stoppage?
I told you earlier in the podcast, I said, if it goes to points, I'll be disappointed. Like, I need him to feel the pain I felt. Now I can inflict that pain. I'm not a little boy no more, and I just feel like he's messed up. I don't think this Matty Floyd fight will go through after I beat him. I'm just going to ruin his whole plans. Like, he should never have took this fight, ever. Ever.
Okay.
He should have ran with that win. Same way I ran into him, he should have ran with a win. But
Sorry about that.
there's only one way to find out, man, and I'm ready to see who's delusional. Like, and that's a big thing, and that's a lot of, like, for a man, that's everything, you know what I mean? But we're going to find out on Saturday.
100%. I'm going to find out on Saturday, man.
So gassed.
Shout out Jack Does Boxing.
Thank you, man.
June 14th. We're going to run all the platforms down below.
Yeah,
we're going to run your socials down below.
Thank you.
And don't forget to get your Fight Club bar.
Oh, yeah.
You
You
find
gave
the
me
link in
this.
the bio.
Shout out to Allow It Bruv podcast. Get your salt. It'll be in the description as well.
Yeah,
innit?
Yeah. We'll put all your
So-
stuff in the description and that as well.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Definitely, man. It's been a pleasure having you on,
No,
man.
thank you, man.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much for coming on. I can't wait
Thank
to
you for
see
the
what happens
platform.
Saturday.
No,
I can't wait to see it.
I mean, it's a shame I'm not going to be there to support you both.
Nah, I'm there. I'm there for.
He's gonna
I'm there
stream
for
it anyway,
everybody's
so-
support, man. I'm there.
Do you know what I mean?
I see it. This is going to be a big thing for you, open up a whole nother flood of opportunities for you.
So send us
You deserve
send us
it,
the
man.
link to
No,
your
thank you.
send us the link for your next fight for your belt.
Yeah, 100%. It's on my.
Is that on a
actually,
weekend?
Yeah,
Most likely,
yeah,
innit?
it'll be on a weekend.
Yeah, we'll pull up to that,
July
man.
12th.
We'll pull up and come show some support and that.
No, thank you,
know what
guys.
I
I
mean?
appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for
definitely.
the platform as well. Like, you don't have to. I haven't got a lot of followers. Like, you lot are
It don't
helping me
matter.
out as much as you.
Things
help
to
Follow
us,
him,
it's not always
support
about
him.
followers.
He's got a heart.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Watch out for Jack. Does
Armstrong. There's Jack Does Boxing.
Gonna get you, man.
Saturday 14th.
See you
Make
Saturday.
sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out to Jack Does Boxing for coming on. And peace, man.
Peace.
Yes, Jack. Nice one. I appreciate it, bro. That was a good interview.